This is Maury of Yasharal, presenting to you Rahab, the harlot, the woman who single-handedly saved her whole family. Let's begin. Yahusha, you would say Joshua, chapter 2, 1 to 4. 1. And Yahusha, the son of Nun, you see I gave you the phonetic spelling, sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, Go view the land, indeed, Jericho. And they went, and came into a harlot's house, named Rahab, and they lodged there. They went straight to the brothel. 2. And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, Behold, there came men in hither tonight of the children of Yasharal to search out the country. Someone was in the brothel, saw them, went and reported to the king. 3. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, Bring forth the men that are come to you, which are entered into your house, for they be come to search out all the country. 4. And the woman took the 2 men and hid them. She defied her king's orders. The sentence would be death. And said this, There came men unto me, but I don't know where they went. 5. She continued her deception. And it came to pass about the time of the shutting of the gate, when it was dark, those men went out. Where they went, I don't know. Pursue after them quickly, for you can still overtake them. 6. But she had brought them, the men, up to the roof of her house, and hid them in the stalks of flax, which she had laid in order on the roof. 7. And the men pursued after them the way to the Jordan, unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. 8. And before they were laid down, she came up on the roof unto them. 9. And said unto them, I know that Yahuwah have given you the land. She's given her testimony. And that your terror is fallen upon us, weeping and gnashing of teeth, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. Happened then. It's about to happen again. 10. For we have heard how Yahuwah dried up the water of the Red Sea for you, when you came out of the land of Egypt, and what you did unto the kings of the Amorites that were on the other side of Jordan, Sihon and Og, the giants, whom you utterly destroyed. 11. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt. Neither was there remaining any more courage in any man, because of you. For Yahuwah, your Alayak, the powerful shepherd of men who stretch forth his arm with an open palm, he is the Alayam, the powerful shepherd of man who stretch forth his arm to the Kedusha Yam, in heaven above and in the earth beneath. 12. Now therefore, I pray you, swear unto me by Yahuwah, since I have shown you kindness. Hold it 1 second. She didn't show them any kindness. She saved their lives. Now therefore, I pray you, swear unto me by Yahuwah, since I saved your life, that you will also save the lives of my father's house, and give me a true token. 13. And that you will save alive my father, my mother, my brethren, my sisters, and all that they have, and deliver our lives from death the same way that I delivered your lives from death. 14. And the men answered her, our life for yours. If you utter not this our business, and it shall be, when Yahuwah have given us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with you. 15. Then she let them down by a cord through the window, for her house was upon the town wall, and she dwelt upon the wall. 16. And she said unto them before she let them down, get you to the mountain, lest the pursuers meet you, and hide yourselves there for 3 days, until the pursuers be returned, and afterward may you go your way. 17. And the men said unto her, we will be blameless of this oath which thou hast made us swear. In other words, we will keep this covenant. 18. Behold, when we come into the land, you shall bind this line of scarlet thread in the window which thou didst let us down by. Stop for a second. Do you see what happened? Who are the saviors? The children of Yasharal. What happened to Rahab is likened unto the children of Yasharal being delivered out of the land of Egypt. What were they told? Slaughter the lamb and spread the blood above your doorposts. When the death angel comes down the street, he will pass you by. Here, they told Rahab, put the scarlet thread in the window, the one you let us down by, and you shall bring your father, your mother, your brethren, and all your father's household home with you. 19. And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the doors of the house into the street, his blood shall be upon his head. Isn't that the same instructions we were told in the land of Egypt? Who's given her these instructions to save her life and her family's life from Jericho? The men of Yasharal. That is the salvation for the Gentiles. Let me start this over again. And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the doors of your house into the street, his blood shall be upon his head, and we will be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with you in the house, his blood shall be on our head, if any hand be upon him. They went back and told the whole camp, look for the scarlet thread and save everyone who is in that house. 20. And if you utter this our business, then we will quit this oath. It will be void, which you have made us swear. 21. And she said, according unto your words, so be it. And she sent them away, and they departed, and she bound the scarlet line in the window. Abaya, you would say Hebrews, chapter 11, 30 to 31. 30. By faith the walls of Jericho fell down. After they were compassed about 7 days, there's that number 7 again. It keeps showing up. This is the 7th year after Yahuwah stretched forth his arm to show his people the path of the years. At the end of our 400-year captivity, he showed us the way to the high priest. He bridged the gap. But our people, so silly. They're turning their salvation down to follow the Gentiles. 31. By faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spies with peace. She's the only one, her and her family, that made it out of Jericho. Isn't that something? Let me ask the Gentiles something. What have you done that would cause us to take notice of you? To speak on your behalf? To tell the whole camp what you have done? I can tell you this. Most of them are too busy looking for loopholes so that they can be equal to, or above us. This is their way. They are identity thieves. But we have a few amongst us that we have spoken about. They're in our mind. They're in our hearts. They've come humbly. Shalom.